Pisces, welcome to your tarot reading for the week of February 26th to March 3rd. We begin with the Seven of Cups in the past position. This suggests a period where you were faced with numerous choices, opportunities, or dreams. It indicates a time where you may have been feeling a bit overwhelmed or uncertain about which path to take. You might have been exploring various options, fantasizing about different possibilities, but really struggling to make concrete decisions. This card often signifies a time of confusion, illusion, or unrealistic expectations. It could also suggest that you were grappling with emotional or spiritual issues, seeking deeper fulfillment or meaning in your life. In the present position, we have the Star card. This in the present position it's a really positive card to have in your reading. It's always positive, but especially in the present position, it represents hope and inspiration and healing. It suggests that you are currently experiencing a sense of clarity, renewal, and more optimism than you felt in a while. You may have gone through a period of darkness or difficulty, as indicated by the Seven of Cups, but you're now finding your way toward a brighter future. The Star encourages you to have faith in yourself and the universe and trust that things will work out for the best. It's a reminder to stay true to your authentic self and follow your dreams and believe in the power of positivity and spiritual guidance. And there's something about, I'm picking up on this card, a relationship between positivity and healing. How sometimes a really positive mindset is what we need to accomplish healing in our lives. So I want you to think on that this week. We have the Queen of Swords in the future position. This indicates that you're going to need to adopt a more rational and analytical approach to upcoming challenges or situations. This card represents intelligence and clarity of thought and the ability to see through illusions. This queen sees things very clearly, and she speaks her mind as well. She's not afraid to speak her truth. She's not afraid to make tough decisions, even if they are emotionally difficult. She encourages you this week to rely on logic and reason and objectivity as you navigate through what lies ahead. This card also may suggest the need to set some boundaries, to communicate assertively, or prioritize your mental well-being, not just your physical, but your mental well-being. This queen is reminding you to stay mentally sharp and emotionally resilient as you move forward this week. So you may have emerged recently from this period of confusion or uncertainty, and now you're experiencing a sense of clarity and hope and inspiration in your present, which is guiding you toward a brighter future. But as you continue on, you may encounter some challenges that require you to be quite intellectually sharp and emotionally resilient and assertive as well. I'm getting the feeling you really need to assert yourself and speak your mind, stand up for yourself. So really trust in your inner wisdom this week. Stay true to yourself and approach any obstacles with a clear mind and a courageous heart. At the bottom of the deck, we pulled the Five of Cups as your clarifying card this week. This card often symbolizes feelings of loss and regret or disappointment. It suggests that you may be focusing on what you've lost or what hasn't gone quite according to plan, rather than appreciating what you still have. It can indicate a need to process and release past disappointments or emotional wounds before fully embracing the present and moving forward. This, with the Seven of Cups in your past position here, this period of overwhelming choices and uncertainty may have left you feeling quite lost or confused and unsure of which path to take. And I'm definitely getting that sense here of you being quite confused in your recent past. The Five of Cups is suggesting that during this time, you may have experienced significant disappointment or loss, which could have contributed to this confusion and indecision that you faced. But the presence of this star in the present position indicates that you're currently experiencing a newfound sense of hope and clarity again this week. And despite the challenges and setbacks represented by the Five of Cups here, you're now focusing on the positive aspects of your life and embracing a sense of renewal and optimism. You're noticing those two cups instead of these other cups that have spilled. And looking ahead, the Queen of Swords in the future here suggests that while you're moving forward with clarity and determination, you may still encounter obstacles that require quite a rational and analytical approach. And the Five of Cups is coming in to remind you to not dwell too much on past disappointments or letting them hinder your progress. Instead, acknowledge your losses, sure, process those emotions, but also recognize the opportunities for growth and transformation that lie ahead. So overall, I'm getting the sense you really need to learn from your past experiences and embrace hope and optimism this week. And then approach any future challenges with a really clear mind. So I'm definitely getting a picture from this reading of you recently being quite confused. I see all these things just swirling around you. This may be choices or decisions you had to make. This may be information coming in that you weren't quite sure how to act on. Really just in the midst of a swirl of energy, sometimes opposing energies that left you feeling like your head was just swimming and maybe made you feel a bit defeated and focused on what wasn't going right for you, what wasn't kind of going according to plan, and finding yourself really dwelling on the things that weren't going right instead of noticing some of these things swirling around you actually were quite positive, but you couldn't quite see them because you were feeling so confused. With this star card in the present, I see you doing a lot of healing this week. I see you going from this energy of things swirling around you, your head in the clouds, not seeing things clearly, to really grounding yourself this week and focusing on renewed hope and optimism. And again, embracing that idea of positive thinking in relationship to healing, how thinking positively, focusing on what's good in your life, how much that has an impact on your health. And that's physical as well as mental health. I think hope and optimism are going to be key for this process of healing that you're engaged in this week. And I think moving forward, to avoid getting into this swirling ahead energy again, you're going to have to be quite rational in your approach to your current situation. You're going to have to be assertive as well. You're going to have to stand up for yourself. You're going to have to establish clear boundaries for yourself. But essentially, clear and rational thinking is going to be really important. And that couldn't be more opposite energy from the Seven of Cups. So I really see a strong turnaround this week where you're letting go of some past disappointments. You're letting go of this confusion. You're starting to feel a lot more clear. You're starting to heal yourself, both physically and mentally. And moving forward, you are going to feel a lot more strong and able to see things clearly and assert yourself. So that is your reading for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.